is gonna explain a lot. When y'all went trick or treating, did any of you get your candy checked, or were you just eating the candy? Like,
Nah,
So
I
I
got
have
my
a
shit
I have a
checked.
story for when I went trick or treating.
oh, talk to me.
So when I was younger, right, I lived in Brooklyn,
Mhm.
and I think I was maybe like 8 years old. My first time trick or treating, maybe 7. I was a
Oh,
Power
wait,
Ranger. I used to.
this is a Brooklyn story on him. Put the ISO on Steve, because every time
Nah,
it's
you ain't
Brooklyn,
gotta do all
it's
that.
about
You ain't gotta do that.
it's
No,
about
no, don't do
drugs,
that.
it's
Don't do
about
that.
something.
Don't do
Something
that.
gonna
No,
happen.
no, no.
Yeah,
You
go
don't gotta
ahead.
do all that. You don't
So
gotta
you
do that.
about 8 years
Okay.
old? Go ahead.
So we're walking down Fulton Ave. I think that's in Queens. I don't remember very well. And I watched the man get stabbed, and I didn't know.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
do.
know. Like I thought it was part of like a Halloween thing. So I'm over here like, oh shit, like ah. And my mom freaks the fuck out, grabs me by the neck, and starts running. And that's when I realized, like, oh shit, like that just happened.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh,
And I never
that
went
was
trick
a
or treating
couple
again.
pounds ago then.
A lot of pounds ago.
She grabbed you by your neck and started running. Yo,
Yo,
Maria ain't doing that. She ain't doing that today, my boy.
I don't know, bro. You can't underestimate the power of the strength of a mom. You know what I'm saying?
Mom
Yeah,
strength.
100%.
I don't know what she's capable of right now. Last time she beat the shit out of me, I was probably like 20 something, and she grabbed me by the hair, and let me tell you, she got a couple good. She's like, rah, rah, rah.
Like, bro, you 20 something now.
This is this
That's
is
the
why
point.
he started boxing.
Well, hold on,
I gotta get her back.
You started boxing to fight your mom, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
You never know, bro.
100%.
Demons are out there.
Yo, but Halloween is one of those is a holiday where you can get away with killing
Not a real
somebody in
holiday.
a crowd
What?
I mean,
because
you
it's all
good?
blood, it's all gory. Like if you stab somebody and they're just like pretending, anybody can be like, if you stab somebody and they're leaking and they're like holding themselves, some people are gonna think like it's part of the show.
Yeah.
Like yelling for your life.
Yelling
I
for your life.
mean,
Yeah, like
as
It
in a,
depends on the context. Like if you're in Six
you're
Flags,
putting on a show.
if you're at
On
Six
a
Flags,
sidewalk?
I don't know. It depends on your costume. If your
Bro,
costume, the context
bro,
of your
bro, bro,
costume
bro,
is you
bro.
screaming on the streets.
listen,
You know what I'm
listen.
saying?
If you are a grown adult and you can't tell the difference between a scream of terror and a scream of like putting on a show, I recommend you get some help.
Nah,
can't
bro,
do it-
you never seen porn? There's some good actors out
Some
there.
people are good at that, bro.
Like,
Well,
there's some
shit, it
good
ain't me. I'll
actors.
tell you that because I can't keep up.
You know?
What was your trick or treating like when you were younger? When you were doing that, what were you doing?
What did you dress up?
Me? Well, I started trick or treating again. Maybe I was like 13, 14 years old.
Uh-huh.
So you feel me? I had to get my candy. I had to get my free licks. So you know, you go to the nice towns. You know what I'm saying? You go
Of
to
course.
Woodbridge. You know what I'm saying? You go to Edison, where the doctors live. You gotta find the doctor's house. 'Cause a lot of
Yeah.
doctors live there.
Yeah,
You
full
find those
Snickers.
houses. They give you the
Hell yeah.
full bars. You know what I'm saying?
Come on. I used to once I got to a certain age where I was still old and young enough to trick or treat, but old enough to not really care about a costume. Really, I would just like take any kind of mask and just like go around. We definitely never trick or treated in our local town. You know, that's for poor people, obviously. So we would we would go
Sorry.
right like Steven was saying, we would go over to other neighborhoods, and the flyest part is some houses I remember they would give out like dollar bills, like money, instead
that's
of
fine.
candy. Like we would
You
go.
was a stripper?
No, we would go. That was my costume. I was a stripper.
You got a pick?
The guy was gonna give me candy. We're like, oh wait, hold on. Turn around. Oh,
Nah,
yeah. Here you go.
Hey, yo.
Should have
Trauma.
reported him to the police, bro.
Nah, it was
Trauma.
consensual.
How old were you?
You know how much shit you
no,
could get for $1 back
10,
then? Come on,
10,
bro.
11.
Oh, back then you could get a lot for $1. But yo,
So then we used to
I know-
load the backpack up, and then it used to be candy, big chocolate bars, and then sodas. Have you ever passed the house that had sodas, like canned
Nah.
sodas?
no.
Oh, we had to.
Where was you going, bro?
You had to go to that neighborhood.
I used to go to the Five Corners, bro.
So listen. If I'm being honest, I know John was the type of kid who saw a bucket outside, and he was like, "I'm gonna just take the whole bucket." Esto pa mí.
I used to take a lot. I
Oh
used to take
my
not the
God.
whole bucket. I always consider it. You feel me? Just a handful. I always hate those little sign that take one, because at the time I didn't speak it right. So you feel me?
You didn't know what it said and shit.
You feel me? I
He
had
was out here
issues.
touching it, trying to read it like braille and shit. He was like, "What he say?"
Every
Yo,
time they
wait.
call me, I was
Is-
like, What, sir? I don't really understand.
John was reading it, said take one, and John was like, take it, Juan. I mean, yo no soy Juan. I'm not Juan, but I take it. He took that shit.
Thanks, bro. This shit was banging.
Yo,
And
you saying that
the
just triggered the hell out of me, man.
the best part for me was like around the playita, you feel me? Like the big houses, they used to serve you like the big chocolate crunch bars, you feel me? That was the biggest things for me, you feel me? So that
Hell
was
yeah.
it for me.
So you just triggered me when you brought up the houses just have the candy out and you just take and
Yeah.
go. So
I know your dickheads took the whole bucket.
so let me tell you a story. So I was maybe 6 years old, and I lived for everybody who doesn't live in our neighborhood, you're not gonna know. But I used to live by Market Street, right across the street from Richardson School,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it was Halloween, and my mom had this big glass box of candy. My mom used to always get like Jolly Ranchers. So somebody rang the doorbell. So I'm excited. It's the first time somebody rang the doorbell. I come downstairs with a big box of just Jolly Ranchers, and I'm walking down, and I open it, and to me it was grown men, but it was probably like teenagers. And and then I was like, trick or treat, and they fucking jacked my whole shit, bro. As I'm holding it, they're like going like this, just taking all of it and throwing it in there. I'm just holding it, watching them do it, and they close it, and I walk right upstairs crying to my mom. Like, they took everything. They took everything.
If you want to chill with us, once again, all you gotta do is just click right here to subscribe, and right here to watch another video.